What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin, and today we're checking out Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Full disclosure, I have played this game quite a bit. I don't know if I want to do a complete reset on my account, but I wanted to quickly just kind of dive in and show you guys what I have, where I'm at, and yeah. So, if you've never seen this game, I want to also mention at the start here, I've had some audio issues lately, so I'm trying to also adjust things as we go along, so there might be some awkward pauses here and there, like there. You can see I've done quite a bit here. I'm just going to kind of briefly go over each of the levels. I was trying to do a full clear on hero difficulty, but you can see how far I really got with that, which is not very far at all. Head over here, here, down there, go over here, there, almost done. A lot of levels in this game. So, full disclosure, like I said, there's a lot to this game, and I never really full cleared any of it, if I'm honest. For the context of YouTube videos, I do want to do a full clear, but I kind of want to start from scratch because I don't know where exactly I'm at here. This here is Letty, my fairy. I don't believe I have any others. No, that's the only one. I don't really understand a whole lot of the fairy mechanics and stuff like that, so if you guys know a lot more about it or maybe have a video that you want to share, post a comment down below. Fairies are still kind of new to me, if I'm being honest. And then all my characters, nothing too crazy. I think Link is the highest at 58. A lot of other characters, you can tell the general flow of who I have unlocked. I don't even have everybody unlocked. Linkle is actually, I think, the second highest. Okay, thank goodness Lana is. So, yeah, I think we're going to start from scratch. That's kind of all what I have currently. There's also adventure modes, which we might get into at some point, but 9% complete. Cool. So, I'm going to go through and quickly delete all my stuff here. I don't think I've done any of those. I have no idea about much of any of this stuff. It's been a very long time since I even played this game in the slightest. It's not where I wanted to go. So we'll do a quick transition here. Be back at the main menu after I delete my save file, which might hurt some of you out there. And if you're watching this, I did it again. If you're watching this and you kind of feel inspired to do the same, post a comment down below if you're going to do this as well. Just restart it. It's 2025, new year, new content. It took me, I had to go find, no, I'm not going to worry about that. We'll worry about that some other time. I had to go and find my case. I lost it a very long time ago, and, yeah, needless to say, I found it. I'll post a picture of it right here. It's a Sheikah slate type of case, so. Anyways, I'll be right back. For you guys, it'll be instantaneously. Now we can get into it. Just real quick. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, A.
Oh. Oh.
All right, that's the first opening cinematic. Pretty good one, if I'm being completely honest. I know that there's a lot of people who are very opinionated on if they like the Hyrule Warriors sort of thing, like even Calamity. I know of Calamity. I don't have the game. I'm not that concerned about these things. We are going to try to go for not entirely 100%, but we are going to try to get pretty much any bonus objective that might appear. I might have to like rerun a certain section of the mission again to get it or something, but I also expect a lot of copyright issues with this game, if I'm being honest. So leave a like down below if you guys really enjoy this this particular game or my particular flavor when it comes to playing it in commentary. So this game, if you've never seen it before, it's a lot of just button mashing. So I'm hitting the Y button to do base normal attacks here. And there's also combos you can do. So 2 hits and then X, which is the heavy attack button. That was, I think, 3. 1 allows you to kind of go in the air, and then you can go back to doing normal attacks again. You can also go into a quick run, as I call it. There's a lot of stuff to go over here. Yeah, I know about those. So X is Link's like special, or excuse me, it's A. Is his special ability where he basically targets enemies in front of him, does a spin, whoosh, there you go. But yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't quite remember like all the cinematics and all the different effects that are going on. I will try my best to do what I call chaos management control. It's gonna be a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoy this series. 2025 might be the year of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I'm just saying. So a lot of conversation happening with this fairy that we have here. We've killed 250. That's good. I think it's 1,000 kills is when a gold Skulltula appears. So we do have to worry about that. This is an outpost captain. There are outposts scattered throughout, and if you destroy the outpost captain, then there are some allied troops that appear, including a captain of your own. So that's good. I am not going to be reading a lot of the dialogue out loud, so you're just going to have to pay attention to it. I'm sorry. There's just too much going on for me to try to pay attention to all at the same time. So this bad mamba jamba right here is Volga, who is just so freaking cool. Yes, I know. I just turned to Tom Nook there for a second, sorry. So this right here, I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's basically like a break meter. Once you break it, then you do some extra attacks. I hit the wrong button. Weak spot smashes. You can trigger them into doing it by like comboing them, kind of aggroing them. At least that's what it feels like. Hold on, there's a lot of guys right here. Let's just do this. Still gonna take a little bit of actually just mashing the attack button on him to get him down HP. Again, we're playing on hard difficulty, so this will take a little bit to actually get going. Oof. Not gonna lie, I really like Yampa in this. It's just so freaking cool. Volga's pretty awesome too as a bad guy. About to lose a fort on the right side of the map. There goes Volga, he's gone. Now Imp is here to help out. How's it going, girl? So we're going to, I think, head north. That's the way we need to go. So these bigger guys that have health bars, by the way, they're not, I wouldn't consider them elites, but they do spawn quite a bit of little guys. And sometimes they also drop materials. Later on in the game, it's just a bunch of material farming in order to get stuff, which, depending on how much I get into wanting to do that, I could also, stream me gathering materials and then showing it off in videos and stuff. I don't know exactly what I want for this game for like video content wise, but I do want to be able to play a good bit of it. Hello, Mr. Lizalfos, how are you doing? We're actually first, like, kind of named enemy outside Outpost Captain in Volga. There are these type of enemies that do exist, so we just kind of have to dodge their attacks, watch out for them, and deal with them appropriately. And they also drop materials like Zalfos, horns, and stuff like that. Alright, so after defeating those guys, that's the Y button. So Y is interact for future me to know and understand. Alright, we got ourselves some BAMs. Sorry, I've never called them BAMs before. That was kind of strange. Alright, so... Oh, what's this? Rocks! Oh, these troublemakers, how dare they just deal with... Yeah, that was so cool. I understand it's a tutorial level and all, but that just always makes me go, really? You could have at least been like, oh look, there's a rock outside, use your bombs on that. No, they literally force you to use the bombs the moment that you get them. It's kind of weird to me. Alright, so now we have the ability to actually control other players. I don't remember what the buttons are, so I should probably... It looks like it's down. Yeah, down and up. Okay. So, Zelda must capture the West Fort. Sometimes you can also command. So, Zelda, I want you to go over here, go to the keep, while I keep running around over here and trying to find things. There are random items that you can find throughout the world. There's like treasure chests, like that rock, for instance. What I did there was I commanded Zelda to go over there, and then I'm just also going to run over there myself. And, yeah. I'm also going to double check over here back at the beginning. This guy, apparently they destroyed our own outpost captain, so I'm just going to deal with him. Thank you. Is there any rocks over here? I don't recall if there is. There's a rock on the other side of that barrier, so we're not going to worry about that. I am, however, going to do this, which should hopefully... Does this open up the gate? I don't know. I think it will. It's just I need to play as Zelda to unlock the keep, pretty much. I do like in this particular game that they actually gave what is typically the... Oh no, Princess can't do anything. No, she literally is able to fight, and you can play as her. Like, this might be one of the very early on games that you can actually play as Zelda, which is pretty wild. Alright, so let's go back to Link. I just kind of want to level up him. He's going to be the main character that we play throughout most of the story. There'll be plenty of time later on to level up other characters along the way. So I'm not too concerned about playing as Zelda yet. It could be an issue later. We probably should try to evenly level up everybody, but I'm not known for my smart decisions, so we're just not. Alright, so we got the Dark Wizard issuing his troops what to do. We just got the R ability. It's a pretty cool thing. I'm going to hold off on using it for right now. Trust me, we're going to use it multiple times throughout this entire playthrough. I'm just trying to go, like I said, for that 1,000 kill count. Because that 1,000 kill count should unlock the Gold Skull today. Now you've noticed, since we got bombs, that Lizalfos when he goes to do his charge attack, if we throw bombs on it, it disrupts his attack. Most enemies throughout the game will have an item that they're weak against. Some against, like, for instance, there's always a bow, there's always a boomerang, those sorts of things. So we will have to start utilizing different weapons when dealing with certain enemies. So again, just trying to go for that 1,000 kill counts. I don't quite recall where the gold Skulltula is, but we will learn together. Got once or twice. Move to the next little pack. Hopefully this guy drops material. He does not. And you might notice too, there's no like real time limit. I believe there is for like level completion reasons, but there's no real time limit to most of the game. So you can pretty much comfortably take your time with it if you really wanted to. There's 1,000, there's the gold Skulltula. Certain missions, like it just mentioned there, do have certain restrictions. Like with some of them, you can only be Zelda to unlock the gold Skulltula. So you have to play as Zelda, get 1,000 kills, and then you can get it. This mainly is just for gallery stuff. It's not really... oh, crap. It's not really for anything that important, but yeah, it's not... it's nothing too crazy. We still have a lot of the level left to go, so now that I've done 1,000 kills, we're just going to quickly... actually, Zelda is in the right spot. I'm not, so... I'm going to go down over here. I just saw In Trouble down over here next to our keep. Usually that's a notification that you actually... it's kind of a little tongue-in-cheek thing here, where you're probably getting overrun, as you can see. But if I think it says in danger, then there's a unit that you can run to, and if you get within a certain range of influence, his health gets replenished. So you can actually turn the tide of a losing battle into a victory just by showing up and saying, hey. I didn't mean to hit that button, but I guess we're going to talk about what the R is. R is, well, for starters, you might notice Link is actually attacking a lot faster. Also, my KO is not resetting after a second. If you get so many kills, I think it's every 25 kills, you actually get a little bit more of that magic meter. And you also have a final attack that you can do that will just do a lot of damage to whoever you hit. Whatever unfortunate soul gets hit by you. So, now that we've kind of cleared out some guys, got a little bit of materials, which are always helpful. There's a keep down here, that's the enemies. It's kind of like a bonus thing, you don't have to go and do it, but we're going to do it just because it's fun to do this. Plus, again, more materials. Anytime that you see me not doing the main objective, you can probably assume if there is a guy like this, like a Rizalfos, a Dinophos, Dark Nut, whatever they're called. Oh, whatever guys fled, that's not good. It could make it harder, is all that means. Alright, so we're up to 1250 kills. Sometimes these like bonus keeps that don't necessarily have any real objective about them, sometimes they do actually spawn a treasure chest, and there's no real indication to knowing if there is a treasure chest there until you capture it. So, yep, I know about capturing keeps, we just did it. Basic premise is you have to kill guys on the inside of it, and then once you've killed enough, a keep guardian sort of guy, I think it's called a keep guard. He appears, you have to kill him, and then you can do that. Interestingly enough, you can just run up here at the mission and just like capture this keep despite not being part of the main objective. Again, you don't have to be on like a time crunch unless you might be going for like complete the mission within a certain amount of time. Zelda is closer, I believe. We're going to command Zelda to head over here to the central keep, but I'm also going to be playing as her temporarily. I'm watching Link on the minimap. He's just kind of like turning 4 different cardinal directions. Good for him. But this is what I was talking about earlier. You can rescue individuals, so other playable characters like Impa in that case, if I got close as Link or Zelda, she'll just get healed a little bit, which is good. And then I think you can do that like 2 or 3 times per hero. I'm not entirely certain. I know you can do it at least twice. I'm just not sure about it being like 3 or 4 times. I don't think you can just do it forever. Let's deal with this Keep Guardian. It's not his real name, but Northfield Keep dude. Right, so this is our keep now. Let's just keep running around. Double check. I don't think there's anything over here. Run across this bridge. Just do a little bit of exploring. Might as well. There is a hookshot target up here. Unfortunately, this is mission 1, so you don't actually get a hookshot for a good long while. If you could have hookshot, you can revisit this level and go up there, and I believe there might be some other bonus thing. I'm not entirely certain what it is. Don't quote me on anything here. But I know you can go up there. You can also just go to the enemy keep for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't get it either. This is where the Dark Wizard lives, so we're just going to deal with him real quick, I suppose. The beauty thing about the, like, shield break thing, too, you don't even have to really target the enemy. You just need to hit that enemy, you know? Way too late on that, unfortunately. He's gonna Kamehameha over here. Okay, can I... There we go. I couldn't remember the button for it. Oh, okay. So that's another thing that can happen. Kind of remembering as I go here. When you break the shield but you can't make a connection, there's a circle that appears, and if you get into it in a certain period of time before it disappears, you can actually trigger the like shield break animation. I am also about to get killed if I'm not careful. There should be some red pots, hopefully. Not really. That's cool. Obviously, we're not supposed to be here, if I'm gonna be honest. But, yeah. I probably should be focusing on main objective, not gonna lie. Please be a heart somewhere. And there is a... Okay, we just leveled up. We're good. We'll just face roll this guy now. Okay, so he just left the battle. Bye. Later, dude. I think we can be in a lot of trouble if Impa dies, so I'm going to run back over here real quick. Be like, don't worry, girl, I got you. And then just, like, leave. So... We truly are the greatest hero of all time. I believe this is the keeper that I'm looking for over here. To my left, I'm just going to go to the right and make sure there's nothing over there. Because, yep, there's a thing over here. There's a guard up there who is currently in trouble. Unfortunate that that happened now, and I don't have any interest to run back over there. So, yeah. Alright, heart container. There is typically a heart container for each level, as indicated here. It usually indicates what character you need to be for it. There's a piece of heart, and then there's a full heart container. So most levels have that, and we have to pay attention to that as we play. Let's see, one, there we go. Unfortunate, our guy had to flee. It's okay, buddy. Don't worry, I'll restore your honor or something like that. Not gonna lie, you sound like a crybaby. Oh, there we go. Grab that. Open up this chest, please. Alright. What do we get? What do we get? Heart, a piece of heart. Not a full heart container. Still pretty good, though. That should be just about everything in this level. That top keep fell. I don't really care all that much, if I'm honest. So let's go do the main objective, capture the central keep and the eastern keep. The eastern keep has been captured this whole time. It sounded like that was Zelda screaming. Princess, you might want to get back into this keep, please. Considering that we were going to close the gates. So, like, you know, it's kind of important that you're on our side and not their side. Alright, so I'm gonna head over here, make sure that everything's on the up and up, which this guy destroyed my friend and destroy your life. So now Link and Zelda need to go to the Fairies Fountain, so Zelda, if you could please be a darling and go down there. I'm gonna beat up this guy and then I'll meet you up over there, okay? Alright, there we go. Alright, boys. Hold it. I know it's about to fall, but hold it. Hold. I literally just left you. It'll be fine. I keep forgetting you don't have to hold B, which is what the dodge button is on warrior layout to like that. So. There's some BAMs. Zelda, I need you to run a little bit faster. Link's... he was moving. He's fine. Are you guys ready for... Oh. I can play Impa now. Sorry, I'm just... Command... Zelda... Fairy Fountain, please. Impa is over here. It's kind of annoying too, because sometimes the objectives take a little bit of time. Like, there's a lot of backlog of messages that can prevent you from being able to do much. So yeah. Alright, so now I need to go defeat this Lizalfos as Impa. This gives you a chance to be able to play as Impa, which is, you know, always kind of cool. I completely missed because... Yeah, I really love Impa's kit. I think that she is an awesome individual in this game. I just kind of like the whole elemental type attacks like that. It's pretty cool, if I'm honest. Plus, that's a big freaking blade. Go. Can you tell which one I like the most? If I were to do one, yeah. There we go. I kind of can't really remember a lot of the combos, if I'm being honest. That's okay. Thank goodness, finally. Okay, Zelda, after charging this, has left. Now we get the first Great Fairy cutscene. I have many questions. Like, one, how are fairies able to take explosive devices like that? And two, Gorons just trust them. And three, that is a massive bomb. So, Great Fairy just did 303 kills. Oh boy. I missed. There we go. So now we have a higher morale against our attack against them. So morale is indicated by the glowing, you know, colors around them. So if the enemies have a glowing red about them, they're actually tougher. They either have more HP or they just have more defense. They're a lot harder to kill. And same thing with your allies. If they have a brighter color to them, then they're a lot stronger, a lot more resilient, if you will. Oh, what's this? The boss, I'm sure we'll see like 100 times. King Dodongo. All right. Impa, my dear, I need you to come over here to this keep, because that is where the battle is going to happen. We defeated over 2,000 enemies thanks to the Great Fairy. That's probably just backlog, if I'm honest with you. Alright, men, be prepared. He floated for a second. Good thing I hit block there. It's kind of nice to see King Dodongo at his natural habitat versus, you know, Ocarina of Time where you just, like, find him in a like, inside a volcano, you just throw bombs in his face. I mean, there's not much of a difference, but he doesn't, like, roll around in circles, you know. So this right here is what happens with giant bosses. Very similar thing. You just kind of have to break their shield here. The extra attacks like that do also work toward it. So if I can do this right, there we go. You can do a pretty strong blow or a strong hit to them. I took out a good chunk of his HP, but obviously he's a big boss. We're on hard difficulty. This is going to take a while. Maybe a couple more minutes of fighting. Ow. Hurt me, don't you? Rude. Come on. Now, unfortunately, because the boss is here, he is dropping the morale of the central keep because he's killing a lot of our guys. I'm going to quickly change command on Impa to actually attack King Dodongo. That way, when he goes down here, what's going to happen is she will actually attack him a little bit, and that little bit of attack will also help to break that, like, shard there. Get it. I think it's 3 hits, 1, 2, 3, and then use strong attack. There's a material over here I want to go grab. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Strong attack and then light attacks. I think that's the most optimal one for Link. We can actually take back the central keep if we kill enough of these little guys here. And then kill the keep guy. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use my R a second time here. 1, 2, 3, X. 1, 2, 3, X. 1, 2, 3, X. We'll just use our A, it's fine. I might activate. No, I didn't. Dang it. I want to deal with this guy. Come on, Mr. Dodongo. And please. No? Okay. Ow. Come on, buddy. Come on. Mr. Dodongo. Impas don't laugh at him. Come on. Thank you. Jeez. I was getting butchered by RNG there for a second. Here comes the final hit. And it's good. King Dodongo has been killed, and at this point, we can't actually attack, which means that the level is basically over. So, now there's some story stuff here said in conversation. I'll be quiet so you guys can enjoy it.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage. It has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
All right. A little over 20 minutes. Not terrible, but most of these videos are probably going to be like 20, 30 minutes. I'm going to try to trim the fat. So far, I've been recording about 41 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it at like 20, 30 minutes for each mission. Unless I'm just really struggling, then if you guys want to see my struggle, I guess. But all right, so let's talk about some of these things here. So these are weapons that we have acquired from the mission. This one in particular, we need to use this until we get 3,000 kills with it to unlock its attribute. But there are certain attributes like light up, which means it does more light elemental damage. Ones that don't have any, ones that have more HP up. Here's our materials that we earn. So we got King Dodongo's Claw. We've got some Lizalfo scales, some rocks. I don't know where we got those. Probably just picked them up on our way. Old rags, monster tooth or teeth, and metal plates. And then for completing the Skulltula, we get a fragment or a portion of this illustration. So as we continue to play the game, as we continue to get the gold Skulltulas, we'll get this final illustration here. And just like that, we unlocked just about everything else in the game. Just about. A new costume. I believe this is part of the definitive edition, where you basically get access to everything. When the game first came out, there was like DLC upon DLC packs and stuff like that. So, but yeah, there's a lot of like achievements and medals that you can get. And yeah, let's go over some of the things like with the Bazaar, because the game is kind of telling us to. So we select our hero. Obviously, we do have access to quite a bit of heroes and villains here. I said villain as Midna was there. I'm not sure if that counts. And technically, she's not really, but we also have Zelda, which I did not level up, thank goodness. But yeah, let's go to Link here. At the badge market, you can craft special badges for your warriors to grant them unique enhancements. So this here is kind of like when you have a roguelike, you have permanent upgrades, and then you have like semi-permanent upgrades or like temporary upgrades. This is all permanent upgrades. So as we go through here, for instance, it wants me to do defense, don't you? Basically what this will allow us to do is it will allow us with one old rag to allow us to have a potion, and that potion can be used to either refill our health or maybe other things too. So we're going to go ahead and buy this. It's very good to have this across everybody. One, because it kind of unlocks everything else, but it also allows us to have a potion. So there's also different things like Goron Tunic, Fire Element's recommended stages. We take less damage, Water Element, Lightning, Light, Darkness, and then there's also, what is this one? 2 potions per battle, and then increase the healing effect from hearts picked up in battle. So those things can be very, very helpful. There's also attack badges like new combos that you can unlock. Whole text tree, I'm not going to go over all of it. We'll kind of just discuss it as we go through our playthrough here. There's also taking keeps. It's faster to do. I do want to get this one because this can be very, very helpful in crisis management. You can get it all the way up to level 3, but as you can see, we don't know what one of these items are. We'll probably get it throughout our playthrough for sure. Same thing with this one. We have 0 items for any of that. And then there's also, you know, bomb power-ups. There's special power-ups you can pick up. Unfortunately, we did not get any on the first mission. If you destroy pots in the game or like destroy grass, you can get a bomb up. In the case of the bomb, it's a ginormous bomb, kind of like the fairies. You throw it in front of you and it's a huge explosion AoE in front of you instead of multiple little bombs. So That can be very helpful too, but not absolutely necessary. I'm going to get this new combo. I need to go over to confirm, apparently. And that's all I can do. So here is the combo system inside the game. You can also pause at any point to check out what your combos are. So in this case, it's 3 Y attacks. Any one of those, so if you YX, YYX, YYYX, or you can just do Y all the way through, right now is what I have unlocked. Obviously, you can get other ones like, you know, holding X after a combo attack, and then all these other ones over here too. But again, we don't really have it. We do want to pick up rubies, as you can see, or rupees, because we're going to be spending a lot later on, like 5,000 for some of these upgrades, 3,000. I think some of the more crazier ones, like defensive upgrades, maybe it's only 5k. I remember it being more than that, but whatever. It's around 5k it is. And then there's also Training Dojo. You can spend rupees to actually just level up characters. So it's also dependent on your highest level character. So Link is my highest level character. Impa, for instance, I could level her up. It costs a lot of freaking rupees for that. Or like Sheik, for instance, I can just level her up to max, which is 5. Again, it goes based off of whatever highest level character that you have, in this case, which is Link. Then there's Apothecary. This is your potion creation areas, I believe. These are potions that you can get, so we can get extra weapon drop rates, or we can get weapon star increases. So weapons that you pick up have a better chance to get more stars. What are stars, you might be wondering? I don't think we can have access to it yet. But as I picked up some of those weapons, you might have noticed that Link here, yeah, we don't have access to it, it's a smithy. Those weapons had stars on them. Some of them did, not all of them. I think it's up to 5 stars. That's what I remember, if I recall correctly. That's the highest. Those, depending on the star level, will indicate how much damage and what its base stats will be, so that is a very good thing. You can also upgrade and do all sorts of stuff with the weapons. Like some of those weapons had empty slots. You can actually take an effect from a different weapon and apply it to that weapon instead. So there's a whole complex system. It's kind of convoluted, but that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. If you guys want me to continue playing this, I'm going to try to do at least most of the campaign normal playthrough. Maybe like 2 videos a week is what I'm thinking, just to kind of start. We'll see how things go. I really enjoyed playing this game. I always have fun with it. But I do want to pace myself instead of just burning through it as quick as possible. So if you guys are excited for that, leave a like down below, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are interested in. If there's any tips or tricks from starting from scratch all over again, let me know down in the comment section. Greatly appreciate it. And as always, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless.